Welcome back to Six Pack Garage here in Phoenix, Arizona. Another hot day. I think it hit 115 degrees, so it's finally starting to cool down a little bit. So I thought I'd pull out my old Blazer. Haven't had this vehicle on the channel much because it's basically done. There's really nothing else to do. I might do some little project here and there, but let me know if you're interested in some content on this vehicle. It's an 83 K5, has 80,000 miles on it. I bought it about 6 or 7 years ago when it only had 65,000 miles on it. And I bought it from an old man in Atlanta, Georgia. And I drove all the way across country to go pick it up, and I drove it home. I had no problems. It's a good vehicle, has a 4-speed manual, which is kind of rare, and that's what I was looking for. So I'll show you a couple things on here. So one of the cool things is the old man who had this put the seat covers, sheepskin seat covers. You can't even get these anymore. He put these on when the truck was brand new, and he also got this dash cover, and underneath here is a perfect uncracked dash. Same with the seats. The upholstery is perfect in there. So I've left these on here. I've actually never had these off. So, but I peeled it back a little bit just to see if there's any damage, and their seats are fine. So interior is all original, but it does have a replacement headliner, which is fine. Apparently the man I bought this from was driving his granddaughter to school many years ago. She's an adult now, but many years ago, and she somehow spilled orange juice on the headliner. So the guy took it to a shop and had a new one put on. This is original paint from 1983. It's a single stage lacquer paint. It's in very good condition, and this has been I'm in Arizona now, and this began its life in Arizona after it was built in Flint, Michigan. It was purchased new in Arizona. It was supposed to be shipped to Egypt or overseas somewhere to the Middle East. An engineering student bought it, and it's a Silverado with a 4-speed manual windows. And I think that's how this person wanted it. He wanted a simple vehicle because it was going to be overseas and there weren't going to be parts or anybody to work on it. So he didn't want things to break. But something changed. This was a college engineering student, and he sold this vehicle in '84. So just when it was 1 year old, to the gentleman that I bought it from. So I'm the third owner. For all practical purposes, kind of the second owner since it was almost new. It spent all of its life in California and in Georgia and Arizona, of course. So there's no rust whatsoever. The paint is really good. Somebody went crazy polishing it before I got my hands on this, so it's a little thin in a couple spots, but that's okay. I'm okay with a little bit of character. I did put some rally wheels on it. The original rally wheels were gone. This had some terrible 90s aluminum wheels on it when I bought this, so I found some rally wheels and put some 33-inch tires on it. It's running on stock suspension. I just put some new shocks on it. I did put slider windows on it, so it had solid glass. And I was able to find these. I think I paid $100 for the pair. I actually had to buy a whole top to get these windows, but I talked the guy into keeping the top and just letting me take the windows out of it. I really wanted the sliders. This does have air conditioning and it works, but I like to run with the windows down, get fresh air through it. Has a rear power window that works. And it has the air deflector, which I think was a dealer option at the time. So this was off of it, and in the back here, but luckily all the hardware was there, so I just put it back on there. I do have a full-size spare. One of the modifications I made, I wanted to keep this as original as possible, but I did want a roll bar back here. So I found a wrecked Blazer here in Phoenix and pulled the roll bar out of it, which was not fun. And then I painted it kind of the factory color. So it looks like it belongs. That was an option on these vehicles, so no one would really know that it's been put on after the fact. This was kind of cool, you know. This was, somebody put this on here back in the 80s, and it's still on there. Rear bumper, that's all original. It does have a hitch on it. The guy was going to tow a boat, but he never actually got a boat to tow. So it has a hitch, but has not been used to tow. And it does have these 80s steps, which I'm okay with. It's kind of period correct for the mods for that time period. In the front, so it does have the quad headlights, which is normal for an 83. I did put, and this is probably a love or hate type of thing, purists will hate it, but I did put an 81 front bumper on it because I always liked the, actually 80 and 81 had the bumper lights. So I do have the original bumper, so if I really wanted to, I could go back to stock. I was also able to source some tow hooks, factory tow hooks. So I got the different diffuser that accommodates the tow hooks. I just think they look cool. And I did put these factory bumpers or bumperettes, whatever you call these things. I was able to source those locally, and they were really well refurbished, but old. So put those on there. Other than that, that's kind of the tour. I can go into some mechanical details on another video. If you guys are interested, put it in the comments. Anyways, appreciate it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.